A very, very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Milnerton High School, the West Coast Festival. My name Barry Wilson, delighted to bring you this final game here. Running onto the field is Melkbos in the blue and white stripes, yellow numbers on their jersey. And they have been given the honours to play against the host, the Astrix Data Milnerton High Under 19A side. What a fantastic festival it has been. We've not only had rugby codes here, but girls' sports as well, netball, the hockey, you name it. It's been happening here. It has been filled up around the school grounds and in the school hall, etc. Wherever you look, there are people actively involved representing their school. It's the start of the rugby season in our beloved country, and it's delightful to see everybody arriving to support on the respective teams and stay here for this final. The cheerleaders beating the drums, getting ready for the arrival of the heroes, the under 19A Astrix Data Milnerton High School team. This could be a cracker of a game. Melkbos already on the field, waiting patiently for the Astrix Data Milnerton High. The drums start beating a little louder. Yes, it's an afternoon of rugby that we can all look forward to, not only here, but also our provincial rugby, our club rugby, and also the schoolboy rugby, later followed by international rugby. Big games taking place on the screen this afternoon. Well, wherever you are, if you're starting to feel that South African rugby fever, it's time at this time to start lighting those fires. Krady Pap 8, Krady Vors 8, Krady Beefstick 8, and those ribbikies, and get yourselves ready for an armchair of rugby. Here come the mana, all the way now from Astrix Data, the Milnerton High School host. They come onto the field to the cheer of their homeschool support. Milnerton High School. Lots spoken about this team. We look forward to an entertaining game here. Melkbos also known not going to be standing back. Waiting patiently with ball in hand. Number 15, Jean-Marie from Melkbos. They're playing in the blue and white stripes. And now it's time for Milnerton High to get ready to receive the Astrix Data Milnerton High School under 19A side, ready to receive the kick. We're just waiting again, just having a look. So, rugby season's here, ladies and gentlemen, and get yourselves ready to support every weekend. We are set now, we are ready. Referee says yes, gives a thumbs up, let's make it happen. And waiting to make it happen is Joel Marie. We listen for the sound, and that signals the start of the final game here at the Milnerton High Festival. Superbly taken. Going a bit across field. The tackle is good, but well taken on there by Morgan Ludwig, the inside centre for Milnerton High. Recycling is good as well. Coming at pace. The tackle defence has been great from Melkbos. Closing the space now. Getting it away was Andrew Kensley. Yeti's on the ball again through the soft hands of fly half Chadwin Seladin. First receiver and first man there is Melkbos, and hands-on referee showing that quite clearly. And the man who started the game will have the opportunity just to nudge it to the corner. That's Joel Murray, and he does that. And referee saying quite not the corner, but just into the 22-meter area going forward. That's what's important for Melkbos. Now their set piece of the line out. Is that going to work well for them? The first line out. And let's have a look now. Can they find their jumpers? Both locks are there in 5 and 4 for Melkbos front. Kevin Vesix in jersey 5. And he's the man that gets caught to it. Beautifully controlled. Body height is good. Coming up is inside centre now. Zandrich now. Tackle just short of the line. Melkbos don't have come to play. Have they come to spoil the party here at the Milnerton High School Festival? Well, looks like they've got their charges really ignited. It's early quick ball that's needed now. Referee's arms out. They still have the advantage. Skipping 1, skipping 2. Ankle tackles there. Coming back, it'll be pick and go time now. Looking for the ball is Mpumalang, Nico Mpumalang, the scrum half, feeding, looking for it again. Straight back. Melkbos front now, taking it on further. Like their numbers to break down. That's impressive. So, like the Milnerton High defence pillars, standing tall. Going across the field now. Someone's got to straighten up. That's going to be straight down. Referee will bring them back for the penalty infringement. Two options. They'll take the one that could be closer to the try line. Right, and referee's indicating that offside line. As you see him signal now with the wave of his arms, where Milnerton were caught offside. Here we go again. Paul Malang, the scrum off, tap and go. They so close, the body height. Referee saying hard tackle though. It's just going to be a pick and dive over, and it's the pick and dive over. It is, and that brings capital T, capital R, capital Y. It is try time for Melkbos Strand, and that's the big man in the front row. To me, it looks like Brody Nell, who's going to get credited with that try in the 4th minute of the game. We have another quick look here now. It's tie over that went, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Milnerton High, Astrix starter Milnerton High, they realise they're in for a game here. Melkbos Strand wanted to get onto the board first, you could see it, and now they've got the extra 2 points to make it a 7-point lead. 4 minutes gone. Plenty of rugby in this Milnerton High side as well. Don't think that they're just going to sit back now. They're going to come fighting back. Structures were good for Melkbos Strand in the line out, and the peel bringing down slowly from the take in the line out, and then the close crash runners came through at pace. Yeah, they come again, but look at the blue and gold numbers from Milnerton High, up in numbers to close it down in the 22-meter area. Back it goes, onto the boot it should happen. Have they found the touchline? No, they found the ever-present Celadon. Tackles are being made. Recycling's got to be good now. It's quicker ball needed. Out it comes from Kansley. Yet again, Kansley has got to get this ball through onto Celadon. Oh, just the bounce going over the heads of both, and then referee says, no, come back please. I've got my arm out for the infringement already. Hard tackle called as well. Kansley now takes it on further. He gives it out to Vomberg, Joshua Vomberg. Kansley again. Soft hands are being played here. Armstrong. Turnover ball it is for the knock-on, but play the advantage. Melkbos playing just that. Beats one, beats two. Lovely soft hands offload in the tackle. That was control of the ball behind the back, and well done, Melkbos. Keep the hands out, says the referee. It's ruck time. Got to take it on. Ball was out, so there again, ball was loose, and referee has seen that there was no advantage that was given. So going on to the far side, fingertip knock on by Milnerton High, so it'll be a feed in the middle of the field, and Melkbos can have a left and a right side option to attack from. This will be interesting to see the scrum tactics now of these teams. We've had a lot of open running in rugby, and then let's just now start tightening it up and getting to meet each other in the front row. There's some solid South African and solid rugby player meet there as well. They're going to get to know each other in the front row, always exchanging ID numbers when they make collision. You can see Milnerton now trying to put pressure on, but Melkbos going to the blind side. They're looking for options. There's a bit of dance work here, better than Michael Jackson's footwork. There's Melkbos getting it back now. Waiting for a scrum off replacement. The drive through from Milnerton High is good, making it very, very destructive for good clean ball. Slow ball as well. Prinsloo seems to be the man that took that one on, the loose head prop. This looks like our try scorer himself now. Referee's got his arm out for the hard tackle again. It's pick and go time. There was a little bit of a gap opening close to the set phase, the ruck. Running, knowing where their numbers are, bringing it back. Referee might come back for the penalty. To me, they've played the advantage, but now again, Mpumalanga is looking at it. He digs it out beautifully. Must be now onto our sixth phase for Melkbos, keeping the ball well alive. The kick is good, it's charged down. Referee says no, he'll still play the advantage. It was lateral movement, left and right, and that was for the hard tackle, and referee has said, even though I let play go on, I'm bringing you back for the hard tackle. Let's keep those tackles down. So stamping his foot down here is our referee saying, gentlemen, not on my rugby field are we going to have any of such infringements. It's a wonderful kick, going a lot further now. Referee's arm is out. And so is the AR saying, Melkbos, you're going to get the feed in from that infringement. And DeAndre Andrews finds his man. Now coming through the soft hands again. You see Melkbos, they're finding the gaps. They run onto it and well held onto as well. Not giving away any 50-50 pass. And knock on it is. And Mupalang knows that. But that was impressive runners. And dummy runners as well. And then coming through at pace. So there are numbers all round for Melkbos. But the closing defense from Astrix data, Milnerton High, was also just as good, getting their numbers, and then at the breakdown just being able to create a little bit of pressure there for Mpumalanga to knock that ball on. Kansley now, ball in hand. The Milnerton High scrum off. Is he going to get this ball cleanly back now to Celadon? No, he's gone to the blindside option. Then it comes around to Celadon. There's a little bit of a wheel now onto the boot it is of him. Anybody's ball, 1-2, and then knock on by Milnerton High. Ten minutes gone. That's the first quarter of this game. And you might say, why the first quarter? Well, each half is only 20 minutes. And the 40-minute game here today, the early seasons, just giving sides an opportunity to play the game, 20-minute halves, and halfway through the first half. 7 points it is to Melkbos, the leaders. Scrum is good from Milnerton High. Now again the dummy again from Afrikaner, the fly half. And this could be all the way, but referee has already blown and crowd jumping up, the home crowd getting very, very excited. And bringing them all the way back, standing up in infringement. You can see Andy offside as well. So Melkbos, they very, very fortunate. Just when Astrix Starton and Milnerton High thought they'd got their chance to break through the defence, the referee had already blown for the offside line. And Melkbos keep it halfway between the 22-metre area and the 10-metre line of Milnerton High. Astrix Starter, Milnerton High School. Set phase is working beautifully for Melkbos. They've got their pods working. Pop and the tackle came out, went backwards though. Now they're coming forward again. Now that's the way to tackle, and that is a great tackle from Strubant Sebastian. It's gone forward. Referee says 1-2 knocks, one knock forward, one knock, second knock backwards. So I've got to play the first knock, and it'll be a scrum down to the Astrix Starter Milnerton High School team. Kansi, ball in hand, on the 10-metre line of his own half. Seladin, the fly half waiting. He's got some balance in him, is Seladin, so he can look for options. He's also got good vision with the boot. So can he chip it down, turn Melkbos around? No need to, as it's 8-9 pickup. Beautifully picked up by Armstrong and then through the hands. Kansley again, it's gone backwards and then into touch.
Come, gents, composure here, composure.
13 minutes basically done, and 7 minutes left of this first half. Melkbos, as I said earlier, they've come to the dance party and they've brought reinforcements. They've brought everybody here. They want to actually make sure that they get the bragging rights in this final game. Clear up at the back by the lock. Howes, Alexi Howes, coming back for the host, Milnerton High School. Kansley again. Running around the corner is Vomberg onto the ball. He brings it to ground. Kansley looking. Where are you, Mr. Seladin? I want you. He brings it to the open side. Back to the big number 8, Jeremy Armstrong. That's good running. Onto the hands of Davids. This could be all the way. It's back inside. And that could be as well a Chaden Seladin. It looks like brothers are on the field here. And that was what the crowd wanted. Even the drum majorettes and the cheerleaders giving their handshakes there as well, and their vote of appreciation. Chaden Seladin, he's the one to go over in the corner. And that's just what this game needed. You can see lovely running as well. Give credit to Vechelen, Zaid Vechelen, the right wing for Milnerton High School. And then that feedback inside. And Chaden Seladin said, whatever you can do, brother, I can do just as well. And I'm going to add the 5 pointers. And that's talking to this Seladin. And that is Chadwin. The other one is Chadlin. So we're going to get it right. It's Chadlin, the try scorer, and Chadwin, the kicker now. Must have been interesting in the home when one of the sons actually was the naughty one, and mom and dad had to actually call out, Chadwin, come to me. I think it would have been easier just to say, one of you Chads get here immediately. Right, getting here immediately is Melkbos. They know that there are 5 minutes left of this first half. The kick again from Murray downfield. Tails are up now, they're ready to run. Look like Vomberg taking that on further. Now here they come. Oh yes, Astrix Starter, Milnerton High just needed that try. They bring it around to the fly half Celadon. Now it's again, look at this, and now you've got the running right wing in Vigeland, and he's going to make it happen in the far corner. He's got Chadwin and Chadlin Celadons there to celebrate with him, and that has just turned it around. What the Milnerton High School, it's amazing how that sip of chai can actually create a sparkling bottle of chais, and it happened in the space of a minute, where Melkbos Strunt were the leaders, and then suddenly Astrix Milnerton High School. Look at this now, soft hands and head for home. No one's going to catch you, Mr. Vigeland, and into the corner, and the Celadons are there to celebrate with you. Studying now just for the kick. He's got the ability to just make the click of the leather boot onto the click of the leather of the rugby ball, pushing it a little to the left. But impressive players are these Celadons. And Vigeland, he knows he can run. He can put those ears back and he can say, catch me if you can. And with the spurt that he's got, it's not too many that are going to catch him if he gets given the open space of 40 meters like that. Melkbos Strunt, can they get back into this game? Can they reclaim the lead that was so rightfully theirs, at least for the first half? Jersey 21 replacement coming on is Tristan Stratham for Melkbos Strunt, and straight away to do the kicking duties. Brings it around. The blindside option, and now going to ground is Melkbos Strunt. They're going to have to recycle, get away from that touchline, and Astrix data and say, no, we're going to play on. That ball was still inside the field of play. Vigeland now, Celadon again, out to Brothers Celadon, and now goes on to further. This is good play. The hard running centres in Ludwig. Back inside Celadon again. Look at this play. Ladies and gentlemen, this is champagne rugby. But just that one pass. Just that one pass seemed to be judged forward and referee right on the spot. But Astrix data, Milnerton High School under 19A, the taken the cork out of the bottle and the sparkling water has erupted here at Milnerton High School. We can really be looking forward to an entertaining second half here. We've still got a minute and a half to go. Melkbos Strunt now need to get this ball recycled. They do just that. The pillar defense you can see coming out of it is Ludwig, and now it goes again to Vigeland. It's one more pass out back to Celadon. It's back to brother, and referee, I agree with, on the spot that time, definitely looked like that was a forward pass there as well. So is this going to be the Vigeland Celadon show this afternoon? Full credit to the rest of the team, but trust me that these three are definitely interacting well together and just finding the space and running on at pace. So you do that on a rugby field, the cracks are going to open up, and full credit to them and their team at the moment. Credit to the cheerleaders, as you can see on screen, getting their teams going, supporting well. Wonderful to see. Forward passes now, so then the scrum for Melkbos Strunt. They've got to get out of the danger zone area. Referee will blow that for a high tackle. Let's see how the kick goes. He's got to bring it back. Vigeland, before he starts those legs jumping, he's got to realize that there's an early bound break as well from the scrum. So either option could have worked for him, but the first option and Melkbos Strunt say, look, we in the space of extra time, referee's optional time, we're not going to get 80 meters down the field, so let's just rather go and have one of those ice cold juices, and let's listen to our coaches at half time, and we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to get one of those cold bottles of water and get ready for what promises to be a fitting finale to this West Coast tournament. Please don't go too far. I'm looking forward to being with you. The only thing you should do at the moment is add some more coals onto the fire for this afternoon. See you shortly. Barry will be back. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and families here and friends watching this second half about to begin at the Milnerton High School, the West Coast Festival. It really has been so entertaining throughout all the days that have been played. All the codes as well, boys and girls, actually involved here in the respective codes, netball, hockey, rugby, you name it. It's been wonderful. And then, thank you to all of you who've made the effort to come here in your thousands to come and support the West Coast Festival of Sport. Here we go now. The second half about to begin. Yes, you'll hear me call Celadons twice because they are both 10 and 15 are Celadons. I think brothers it is. And they kick off for Astrix Data, Milnerton High School. Look at this, taking it on further from a superb kick. Kansley now gets that ball out to this. Taking it on further, that is knocking the person right out of their RD book with that shoulder charge as well. A superb play by Milnerton High. They've had their cold water at break time. They want to capitalise now. On to the big man himself is Dane van der Merwe, the tight head prop. Kansley again. Gets that ball back to Celadon. Back inside it comes. Referee saying forward pass with the swivel there. And comes back and says, let's go back for the first infringement. Kansley onto the big man flanker Joshua Von Berg. He's had a very good game as Von Berg, especially in the first half. Kansley again. Can they find their numbers? The number 8 is Armstrong. Out it goes. The dancing shoes coming away from the touchline. Kansley saying, where is it going? Celadon says, leave it to me. I'll pass it on. This has got to be quick ball. It'll be an impressive start to the second half. Their numbers. It's got to go one more. It doesn't need to. Not when you've got the size and the speed of Morgan Ludwig. What a lovely try. What a start. The home crowd erupt here. And Astrix Data, Milnerton High School. They score now in the second minute of this second half. And what a superb play. You can see the skills done at pace. And then Morgan Ludwig, the inside centre, says, you're not going to stop me just with a one-arm tackle. You're going to have to bring in a whole artillery to stop me when I'm 15 metres away. And that wasn't going to happen. So the scoreboard reads 15 points to 7. And can Celadon now. Can he strike this one just with a gentle tickle? He's got the ability, doesn't need to force. I believe he can. Just the radar. And there it is. That's the power of positive thinking and the skills that he definitely does possess. So taken on to 17 points to 7. Melkbos Strunt now. They started so well in the first half. Maintained it as well. And then suddenly after the first try of Milnerton High School, they bounced back, did Milnerton High School, and to score 3 impressive tries at the present moment. Now we have a look. A little bit of a flat kick there. Not going to get much chance for any support players to get there. Here's our try scorer yet again, Ludwig. He's still going. This is impressive stuff. Body, height, leg drive is good. Trying to clear out as his hooker, Ambrose. Now Celadon through to Celadon. Once again out to the far side. Back inside. That superb play. That was Twinkle's toes, but well done. AR is on the spot, says, yeah, come here, look, let me show you. There's whitewash on those white shoes of yours, but it was very, very close. Melkbos Strunt now, hooker. DeAndre Andrews, he's on the position. He's got to make sure now that he finds that jumper. Is it going to go again to the middle of the line out? It's going to the middle as there's a retreat, but there's no ball yet. Waiting for the call. Went to the middle, but no jumpers. Lucky to come away with that with Melkbos Strunt. Closing the space, Milnerton High, Astrix Data, Milnerton High. And again, through the hands, but look at the ground that's being lost now as they play behind their own advantage line, Melkbos Strunt. They've lost some 20 metres as the rush defence is impressive from Milnerton High School. Right, and not staying upright was the call, and then now I've really liked this Womberg. He's a good player, the flanker for Milnerton High. Here we come again, taking it on further. This looks like Sasana. Kansley saying, please sir, can I have the ball? Referee says play the advantage, but hands in the ruck is the call. Tap and go is the call. That was bouncing the ball behind the referee's back, and he says, please come and do it in front of me. Onto his boot, he taps it. There's the man that I've called out in Vomberg. He's been on it wherever the ball is, he is. This is the pace that you want to see. You run on a rugby field, you will be rewarded. Remember, capital R for run, and rewards will follow. Celadon, on to Ambrose. They're not standing back now, Milnerton High. Vomberg yet again. It's got to come quickly. Celadon comes in the fly half onto the hooker Ambrose. Also Divine Ambrose, and now referee is saying there's an infringement. He's going to come back. He's just trying to have a chat here. Which option do you want? And signalled right where you are, sir, please. Offside line infringement in both spaces. And you watch the Citadens now. They'll have something up their sleeves, and they're going to tap and go into the other side. Look like David's taking that on further. Vomberg yet again offloads that. There's Devine. It's going on. Leg driver superb. The body out's good. That's why there's meters forward. Celadon again. Dances once, dances twice. Beat it, beat it, beat it. Here it comes back to Makgobo. The lock forward. This is good stuff. Celadon's now moving it again. Here's the big man, the try scorer, Ludovic. Well done to Melkbos for closing it down quickly. And there you can see the rewards for hands in on the ground. Still going back for the first infringement. And that will give possession to Milnerton High School again. Referee saying I was playing the advantage, and then there was a penalty to Melkbos, but he's got to go to the first. Vomberg, you try and stop Vomberg. You're going to bring 3 or 4 players in, and then he leaves it behind him so that it's an easy set it on, pick up and pass. Bringing it back inside is Armstrong. Has the referee seen him going over? Kansley. Here's the try scorer again, and that is Morgan Ludovic coming into his own, and this is the big inside centre, playing out of his boots, as you can see, orange ones included. And now Ludovic taking himself with 2 tries and really enjoying this expressive second half. Look at the power, look at the 3 men needed to bring him down. And Milnerton High have definitely had a serious chat at half time and said, come on gentlemen, we're the host here. Let's start showing what we made of as the host entertainers, and they've come to do that in the second half. 8 minutes gone, and the score leads 22 points to 7. Looking at the lineup here, this is looking like it could hit the left-hand upright, and I don't want to call that for Celadon. He's going to prove me wrong, but I hope he doesn't go to the left. There it goes to the left, but you could see that in the line out of the ball. And just needed to aim it for the far right-hand upright, and it would have curled in. But you could see the lining of the ball was actually where the ball went. So just an adjustment may be needed on the practice fields as well. 22 points to 7. Melkbos, they only need 1 try, and then they could make it 22 points to 14, and that would be great excitement here in the last 11 minutes of the game. This is good running, offloads off the shoulder. Just look at this to Celadon now. He's got to find somebody. He puts his ears back. It's a behind the back flick onto. This is rugby. This is champagne rugby at its very, very best now. Magobo. Now again, Vomberg. He beats 1. He beats 2. They've definitely got their spirits going here. Over the top now. Held on to it. It's going to go all the way. The impressive Armstrong. He once again comes back. Here's our try scorer. He knows that he's got a hat-trick waiting for him. Vomberg lets it go. They're finding numbers everywhere. You just pass that ball out, and we there to take it, says Astrix Data, Milnerton High School players. Kansley, a little slow now. They slow it down. Vomberg takes it on yet again. You just have a look at how many times he's touched the ball today. It'll be plenty. Dancing is again. Back inside it comes to Melkbos. And referee bringing them back. Offside again. Referee's been watching that carefully the whole time. Taking it further is Van der Merwe. Now it's got to come again. Vomberg, soft hands. It's intercept time. Referee will bring them back. And I think it's another call for not going the expected 10 metres and closing the space too quickly. Might be a bit fortunate that Milnerton High School, because a couple of phases had gone and Melkbos were just closing as quickly as they can. But referee right on the spot. Lincoln corner. He uses his big size, the new set prop, and onto the flying hooker Ambrose, Divine Ambrose. Kansley's got to get it. He comes back to the open side, closing the space quickly. That time referee's arm is definitely out, and also injury here, and just going to call it immediately. Well done, Mr. Ref. Last line of feet definitely followed through to the offside position as Melkbos Strand. You can see young men bent over, digging deep for that oxygen, because Astrix Data Milnerton High School have suddenly opened it up. They play like this, they could be a side to watch during the season. They've got quality players in all areas of the heavy artillery as well as the explosive bullets in the back line. And those, when they interact together, they know that they can play as a 15-man unit. Impressive rugby. Full credit to Melkbos Strand as well. They've come to play. They're on the defensive at the moment, but standing their ground. Young man took a bump in the tackle. So right thing, early season, just get medical attention as soon as possible. Long season ahead. Sit it in the game. The big tank and coming forward is Lincoln corner. Has that been held up? No, it's back to Kansley. Looks like referee's arm out again. Offside line still not been adhered to, so referee could go to his pocket because he's spoken about it, and now he's saying, please, I've spoken, and no one seems to be adhering to that offside line call, and I have to now show that I mean business, and he indicates the yellow card. So that'll go to the naughty chair outside the headmaster's office on the rugby field, where you go and sit and wait and see your time out as you dying to get back onto the field. Referee had to stamp his authority there, called it 3 or 4 times. Replacements been made. Tap again, set it in, now it comes through. Could this be another try for the big inside centre? Yes, it is. There he goes again. Oh, it's the number 8. And number 8 is Jeremy Armstrong. Just one handoff was needed. And the scoreboard now reads a very, very impressive lead of 27 points to 7 for Astrix Data Milnerton High School over Melkbos Strand under 19A sides. From the right hand side, the lineup seems to be good, and let's just see if Mr. Citadin can just stroke it. Looked like it was going to go, but pushed it far past, and no, he's managed to curl it in. So as the ball was lined up, that's where it finished, and well done. So the Extra 2 points bonus is added to. Even though this lead has now been taken away from Melkbos, 29 points to 7, it would be lovely to see them come back and get some bonus points. That could be penalty advantage, yes. Offsides, man in front has picked it, could be 10-meter gain. Referee's arm is out, not 10 meters. Melkbos, can they respond to my call? Can you get yourself some points on the board? It's a good take up by Prinsloo. Now it comes to the open side. This is running. Oh, this is good play. That's vision. That's an awareness. So it's just standing still. Now again it comes through. Coming through will be Prinsloo yet again on the ball. Mpalang is the next man to get it. Haven't heard his name for a while because they've been defending. And defending they've had to do. But now they've shown some blue and white stripes of attack. Is Mpumalanga, the scrum off for Melkbos. This ball goes further, roll away. Yes, the security of the ball is fantastic now. Melkbos bringing numbers in. Looks like Kuberger has come on to add some input here. And referee has seen an injury, I think it is, and that's always very, very important. You see injuries like that, just make sure that you deal with that first. You don't need any of these young men to try and play on, especially if it's a head or shoulder injury. As said earlier, we've got a whole season of rugby still ahead, and let these young men enjoy, especially if they're in their final years. And the good call is that our young man seems to be up and strong and ready to carry on. That could be coming from the AR call, just to say bring it back for the penalty, sir, here close to the touchline. Basically 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the second half. 29 points to 7. The time has passed when you're actually having rugby fun, and that's happened in the second half. Really haven't even watched the clock, and now you can see it's almost at the end of this exciting game. Up it goes. Well controlled by Wakazadi. Melkbos driving it in. The body height. Can referee see anything underneath there? Tackled backwards. Is it going to be Kalasmall, or is it on the ground? It is on the ground. And that is what is exciting to see. Just for the young men in the stripes as well. Could that be even the injured man that gets back up and to make sure that he has got himself those points. And it looks like Arensa or Geduld was that man. We'll give you that now. Just trying to see it through the numbers there, and very well played by Melkbos to come back and take their chances and get that extra 5-pointer. Entrusted with the kicking is Aiden Dubell now, jersey 21. Can he take it closer to halfway against the score of Astrix Data Milnerton High School? Once again, what a festival it has been. It really has been encouraging to see the crowds come in great numbers and to support all the codes for the boys and girls, the young men and gentle ladies. The drop kick option. It's over. Could have done that in the first place. Who needs a kicking tee? Just give me that ball. I'll just drop it quickly. Don't need to waste any more time. Well done there to Aiden Dubell. Basically a minute or so to go. The kick is deep. Has this ignited some running from Melkbos again? They were like this in the first half, but it's a turnover ball. It's a crisscross run as well, and referee signals penalty for the middle interference, interfering with attack. They set it in again to my man of the matches in Vormberg. I think he's been superb. And then coming in from the angle, you don't climb in through any side windows to clear out, and referee says leave the ball alone as well, so we'll advance it 10, 20, 15 meters by the looks of things, but he's advanced it and said not going to have any of that naughtiness now in the last 15 seconds of the game. There will be time for the line out, so it's got to get to the touchline. It's a big deep kick, and Melkbos, they know that they scored just about a minute and a half ago. Can they capitalize and get that extra points and make it a score of 29 points to 19 or 21? And that sounds very encouraging. But they come back. They started well. They're finishing well on Melkbos. Astrix starter, Milnerton High School, played superbly throughout the entire game. Full credit to them for their big victory here today. Secured in the line out. Sack is too late. The driver's already on, so it becomes a collapse more, not sacking in the line out, because they'd already started the movement over 1 meter or so, and now it's tipped to the corner. Has it got to the corner? Yes, it is. And this is going to rewrite the scripts. Could they have a first say and a last say to this game as Melkbos, because they put points on the board first, and now could they do it again? We're into the optional time of the referee now, well over the playing time. Well taken by Wakazadi. It's a variation, and it's over, and it's try time. And look at Melkbos come back. It's double try. Our young man scoring himself 2 tries there as well. And they will have the last say and could take this to a 29-21 game. Just watch this coming through at pace. The breakaway, head is down low, and over the try line it went. Did Milnerton say, well, we've got this game basically sewn up, and maybe just took their foot off the accelerator a little too early? And shows you never, ever, ever stop playing until the final whistle. A lot can happen in 60 seconds. Remember those World Cup finals that we used to watch, and 1-point victories? A lot can happen in the last minute of a game. And let's see if a lot can happen here for an extra 2 points. And that takes it to 29-21. So 8 points the difference. And what a comeback by Melkbos. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been such an entertaining game, and such skills seen by these youngsters in the early season here. Very, very impressive. Full credit to all the boys that came into the teams and onto the field, and for exciting us with the knowledge, knowing that South African schoolboys rugby, watching just from this game here and around the countries, in such safe hands. All the best to all the schools, their headmasters, to the coaches, management, and to the parents, and especially to all the rugby players, boys and girls around our beautiful country. May you have a great season as we look ahead, and we'll see you on the rugby sideline. Go and enjoy that South African bra this afternoon and everything that comes with it. My name Barry Wilson, signing off here, and it's been great sharing this festival with you. Thank you and goodbye.